We apologize for interrupting the program to bring you a breaking news that the self-proclaimed king of the weekly review, Mr. PNK, has been arrested and deported to a foreign country. Our reporter Masike Hungu is on the ground, that is in the street of Nairobi, to bring us the reaction of the public. Masi.
Yes, Raj, I'm getting you loud and clear. I'm in the street where PNK was last seen holding the book, The Hustler. So we are going to get some views from some of the frequent users of this street, and we're going to get their views. Excuse me, madam. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Cecilia.
What's your take on the PNK's issue of him being arrested and deported?
I mean, that's not fair. And you know, this Kenya of ours, people being deported everywhere, as in, it's not good.
Okay, how did you find out about the information?
Oh, I did find out through the social medias. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much. You're going to take another comment from... Excuse me, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Sir Kelvin.
Okay, I wanted to ask you about the PNK issue.
PN what?
PNK, the radio host.
I don't know of any PNK.
The show, it's a show about politics.
No, maybe PNU or ODM, something like that. PNK, no, I don't know.
Okay. He's the new sensation in the town about social media shows.
No, I've not seen him. Excuse me.
Okay.
From the city under the sun, this is PNK's Weekly Review.
Welcome back, PNK's Weekly Review. My name is PNK, of course. And I was sworn in last week. No, I was not arrested. No, I was not deported. And I still have my shoes with me. Proof. Not like this guy. He was deported without his shoes, just slippers. Now, he was deported because he is not Kenyan. They claim he's Canadian. Now, Miguna from Nyando is not Kenyan. Does that even make sense? Because it doesn't make sense to me. How is he not Kenyan? Now, their arguments are ruled out by one fact. Not that he was born here, but the fact that he speaks like this. Now, if he speaks like this, he's definitely Kenyan. You get it? He's Kenyan. He has to be Kenyan. Now, I have a number of people who should be deported, other than Miguna, like these two guys.
Boom. The thing goes.
These two should be
deported.
Exactly, they should be deported. One, because they are fighting like girls. If this wasn't stage managed by the worst director in the world, I don't know. They should be deported. And you know why they were fighting? Apparently, walikata mbe mmoja, and Otile Brown wasn't going to take things kistaarab. So that happened. This is disgraceful. Disgraceful. They shouldn't fight like that. If you want to fight, you have a proper fist fight. Blow by blow, not that. That is grabbing each other's. They should go get their nails done and probably have some wigs like Bridget over here.
My life in a beautiful scene. I choose to be happy. Oh, my life like a diamond in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful.
What? That's not the song. What song are you even singing? And mtu anaimba wimbo mzuri then you go ahead and destroy it. You're destroying stuff. Like Sasha
Collection. Very soon, very soon, I'm removing Sasha Collection for kids, boys and girls together.
First of all, it's wrong on two levels. First level is the fact that you want our kids to wear that. And second, what do you mean removing? Did you have it and now you are getting rid of it? The Queen, R.I.P. the Queen's language. R.I.P. the Queen's language. She should be deported. She should be deported. Just like this guy should be deported.
Actually, the officer was actually taking precautionary measures by taking the safety measures, and it's a bullet which actually deflected. Not necessarily, there was nothing like actually anybody aiming at anybody.
The Queen's language, people. What did the Queen's language do to you people? Why are you trying to kill it like that? I mean, this should be a deportable offense, really. First of all, why would you think I'm going to believe you? That's a straight up lie. A guard went ahead and tested his gun, which shot 2 inmates accidentally. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. This kind of reminds me of a story I heard. Oh yeah, Rachel Shebe's husband, who was accidentally, well, not accidentally, he was cleaning his gun and accidentally shot himself on the foot twice. Now, he was cleaning his gun while it was loaded. And he shot himself the first time. That wasn't enough to go to the hospital. He had to shoot himself the second time for him to go to the hospital. Does it even make sense? They should be deported. These people should be deported.
Mtu kama huyo ni bure kabisa, anahitaji kutwagwa makofi.
Yo, Makovi, I know. They should be deported after Tabo Makovi, like Marky said. And I came across this video from Uganda, and this is a protest. Just check it out. What? Did you see that? He actually put his arm out and he stopped the vehicle, and the vehicle stopped. Well, last time a vehicle tried to go through a protest and it was stopped in Kenya. Well, let's just say it went through the protest. Yes, it actually went through the protest. The vehicle, someone was driving it and he went through the protest. He did not give a hoots about anything. He just did that. And protests in Uganda and Kenya are very different. Now, when you protest in Kenya, something else happened. But when you protest in Uganda, police come and they do this. Now, did you see that? He dropped the police on the ground on purpose. The other guy came and hit the police and then ran. And then all they did was carry the guy to the cells. No, they carried the guy to the cell. Now, in Kenya, first offense, dropping the police. Hitting the police. I mean, that's what we do, Kenya. We beat. And also, we kind of like beating around the bush.
Never hot. On the block, smoke trees.
Is that crazy or what? Now, this police officer was receiving a bribe and he apparently got 1,000 when he expected 100, and he started dancing to the music, whatever music was playing, and he was serious about that. But you know, you never know when Big Brother is watching, and things happen in the bush, and Big Brother is always watching. So he was watched, EACC officers were there, they arrested him, and he was doomed from the very start. Speaking of doomed, the Prophet of Doom is in jail now. He was sentenced. The Prophet of Doom was jailed. Now, this is unfair. You ask why. The congregation is the problem. Why would you stand in front of a person who's spraying an insecticide on your face? It's like the R. Kelly incident. He peed on a girl's face. It was the fault of the girl. She saw the pee coming. She should have moved. And speaking of doomed, then, this guy is a doomed.
Wakachukua pesa, alafu wakachukua wasichana wawili walikuwa wamelala hapo, wakawapeleka kwa hiyo room ya kwanza. Sasa vile walipeleka kwa hiyo room ya kwanza, watu wawili wakapelekwa kitchen, wakaenda wakaripiwa hapo, wengine wakapelekwa kwa choo, wakaripiwa hapo, wengine wakapelekwa bafu. I'm using the word deporting as a joke, but really this guy should be deported. It doesn't make sense for anyone to commit such an act, such an animosity to us, a fellow human being. How do you sit down with your friends and decide to do that kind of thing? Walk into a hostel and rape someone. That could be your sister. That could be your mom. That could be your daughter. That's just not right. Like Larry Nassar.
Disgraced former doctor Larry Nassar is starting a prison sentence of at least 40 years for molesting young girls in his care. This is the third and final sentence for a man who was once trusted to treat elite Olympic athletes. He got the full package. He got a life sentence in portion. 60 years, 40 to 175, 40 to 125, which is reasonable for someone who committed such an offense. You know, if you committed suicide, we wouldn't care. The world doesn't need people like you. It's sad. It's really sad. And I completely disregard that whole thing. 50 bob, koinange, I swear. Well, I don't know. Well, it's 50 bob. See you next time.
Hi guys, my name is Nafuna Nabiso. Like, share and subscribe for each and every week's PNK Weekly Review.